Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, guys. It's your boy Jacob Jordan, and today we're going to be talking about game week 1 of the Premier League armchair review, chill review with the boys. We're going to be talking about the game week 1. Make sure you guys smash up the likes. Make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel. Road to 100 subscribers. We're also trying to get to 3,000 followers on X. We're a couple of followers away from 3,000 followers on X. So make sure you guys follow me on X. The name is Jacob Jordan on X. All my links are in the description. Let's get into the video. Now listen, I pretty much watched most of the games of game week 1. And if I didn't watch most of the games, I got a chance to look back at them, look back at some highlights, some all action comps, especially of some of the players I want to keep my eyes on, and some of the players that stood out. I looked at their all action comps just to make sure I could give you guys like a actual accurate review of what I seen. And let's just start by going over the matches. A match by match recap, right? So let's talk about Liverpool versus Bournemouth. That was a thriller. That was a thriller. We was expecting a lot, especially from Liverpool, and to a certain extent, one of the new signings did impress. Now, when it comes to Frimpong and Kirkes and Wirtz, they still have some climatizing to do, but I'm not really worried about them. As much as I throw the banter out there, I'm not really worried about their climatizing. I know these guys all are players. They're all very smart players, and they're gonna find their way in the team. It's a very elite. It's a very calm, special man. He's a special manager, you know. So he's gonna find a way to make his signings that he wants works. Trust me. Now, I gotta talk about Chiesa coming off the bench, especially for that game and the late winner. Chiesa is a guy that's been taking a lot of flack from the Liverpool fan base for the last season, especially with his injury record and his inconsistencies in his form. But this is a class player. Let's not act like Chiesa is not a class player. For the last couple of seasons before his injury, we were all looking at Chiesa as a player that can go from Juventus for $100 million, like how Yields is now. We're all looking at Chiesa as that player. So let's not act like Chiesa is not a special player. Still, he can still not come out with some very clutch moments like he's done for Italy, like he's done for Juventus in the past. And I think Liverpool should keep Chiesa. I think this is a player, especially if you want to go deep in the Champions League, he can do what he did in a Champions League and deep in a run in one of those special nights, maybe against a Barcelona, maybe against an Inter Milan, maybe against an AC or a City. He could come off, or Madrid. He could come off the bench and he could be that spark, that spark of experience, especially that helps out these young players. It helps out words. He can combine with words and make something happen, or Isak and make something happen. So I think going forward, Liverpool look pretty much set. I would say, they still might want to reinforce their midfield in terms of depth, because let's say Gravenberch, you don't knock on wood, we don't want to see Gravenberch injured, but he used to be an injury prone player. Let's say Gravenberch gets injured. You want to bring on a player that can give you at least close to the same amount of performances that Gravenberch gives you in that midfield when it comes to breaking up play, when it comes to helping you helping the ball go from defense to offense. He's great with that, and progressing play and line breaking passes. Gravenberch is a machine. A lot of you guys think he's better than Caicedo. He's not. Liverpool fans, let's calm down. He's not, but he's still a wonderful player to watch. I do enjoy watching Liverpool play. I do enjoy watching them play. Probably like on the rival scales, I would say Liverpool, City. These are some of the rivals I have at least amount of hate for. To be honest, when we start talking about the rivals I really hate, it's United, Arsenal, City. No, not City. Spurs. I said City, not City. Spurs. Okay, Sunderland, West Ham. I didn't really get to catch much of this game. I didn't really care too much to see this game. I haven't really have any need to watch West Ham play ever since they've gotten rid of Kudus, and Sunderland has gotten rid of Joe Bellingham as well. So yeah, I won't really be giving my opinions on that game. Tottenham versus Burnley. Okay, so now I went back and I had to see this because wow, I heard my dogs was balling out, man. Kudus was balling out and Richarlison was balling out. These are both players that I I low key put some stocks in, even though they're a Spurs player. I still just like football, and I want to see these players do good, right? And seeing that scissor kick from Richarlison just reminded me, it is a World Cup year, you know. It is a World Cup year, and this guy is a funny guy. Whenever it's World Cup year, he just likes to turn into a real jogador, a real jogador. That's what he likes to turn into, bro. The same thing with Kudos, man. Kudos is moving mad, bro. He's gonna really enjoy playing under Thomas Frank. He's really gonna enjoy playing under Thomas Frank. And then oh, you have Eze going there, mad, bro. If Eze and Kudos link up could be just like a Eze and Olise link up. And then I'm hearing that like Tottenham and Arsenal could be eyeing Semenyo. Chill. Tottenham, don't go and get Semenyo, because then I will have to put your attack over Arsenal's attack. Like I said in the last video, go check that out. I will have to put your attack over Arsenal's attack. But yeah, like this is what I expect from Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank is not gonna play any games with the Prem this season. Plus they're in the Champions League. You already know. I think this is gonna be the first time playing in a competition this prestigious for Thomas Frank. So he's probably gonna put all of his best tactics on the line for the season and try to give his all. He looks like a mad genius, Thomas Frank. So he's gonna try to give his all to Spurs, and I don't see Spurs wanting him to get sacked. I don't think Spurs are gonna be as bad defensively as they were last season. I think this season they're gonna be a very hard team to play against. I think Thomas Frank is going to make Spurs a very hard team to play against, especially for all the big teams, especially with the defense they have. The players they have Romero. They have players there, bro. They have players there, and they're getting rid of the dead wood, and they're bringing in more jugadores, bro. I keep telling people, don't sleep on Tottenham, bro. They could make a serious push for top 4 or top 5 this season, bro. Now, City versus Wolves. City, it's another team I said not to sleep on. Another team I said not to sleep on. Why does everyone just look? Everyone's just looking at Liverpool spending one transfer season like City, and they're like, oh, Liverpool are the favorites now. No, this is just one transfer market. They've done this. City has been doing this and been putting the belt to the whole fucking league for the last 10 years, bro. Why do you guys think that with them getting Reinders, they ain't going to get a real jugador? And then they gonna get Turkey. Turkey, in my opinion, I've been saying this for the longest. Turkey has the same potential as Wirtz. I'm gonna keep saying this. People just sleep on Turkey. People just sleep on Turkey, bro, because France has so much talent. Brother, if Turkey was German, he would be in the German national team starting, bro. The difference in the abundance of French talent and the difference in the abundance of German talent is way different. People don't get that. The French talent pool is insane. Bro, on the right wing, here's the people that could start. Dembele, Olise, Desiree Doué. These are 3 people that could start above Turkey. And they all had amazing seasons last season. And Turkey didn't have no sleep of a season. Now compare that to Germany. Who starts above Wirtz? Maybe Jamal Musiala, but they're gonna find a way to make that fit. They're gonna put Wirtz on the left. Wirtz doesn't even start in his main position for Germany. Musiala starts in his position. I'm just saying, man. People gonna be like, oh, in the comments. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I don't think there's that much of a difference off of the eye test. I'm looking at the eye test and how much they contribute to the team, and I don't think there's that much of a difference in how much it could impact the game, depending on how much they really are trying. Right? I don't have much to say about City destroying Wolves. It's City versus Wolves. Tijani Reinders is the most I probably have to say about that. Dominated that midfield. He looks like a serious jugador. Haaland makes like difficult striker goals look like tap-ins. You know, it's Haaland, bro. As much as we like to joke on Haaland, like in his build-up play, how much he adds to build-up play, yeah, that's cool, that's funny. But getting the ball in the box and then everyone smile just turns to the frown. Like everyone smile turns to a frown once Haaland gets that ball in the box. Whether it's via a cross, like we all know what it is with Haaland, bro. We don't want that guy at his best for City. We really don't want that guy at his best for City this year. Chelsea versus Palace. Chelsea's attack is still loading, and I'm gonna be honest. This Crystal Palace side has been on fire against the big six clubs. This Crystal Palace team is a giant slayer, and they're gonna get a lot of money for Eze, and then they're gonna reinvest, and they're gonna probably get like someone who could in a year or in a couple months who could give you the same output. Do not sleep on Palace as well. Aston Villa, another team, versus Newcastle, another team. Interesting. I would expect Villa to get the win here because Newcastle has no Isak, right? And so they don't really have that much attack going forward. But Newcastle looks like, bro, honestly, if they just, like, let's say they sell Isak, right? They go get Wisa and go get Nico Jackson. And they make that like a striker duo. Mad. That could be mad. I'm not going to lie. That can be mad. That could be mad. Don't sleep on Castle either. As much as they got rejected this whole season, I still don't see them being anywhere but lower than top 5. Mad team. Brighton versus Fulham. I didn't really watch that game. João Pedro's on Chelsea now, and I don't watch Fulham. I don't reason. Okay, United versus Arsenal. I watched this shit. I believe Man United deserves to win the game. Arsenal's set pieces are world class. We know this now. We all know, we've been doing this. When it comes to best set piece teams in the world, Arsenal might definitely be up there, like top 3 or top 5. It's actually ridiculous. From this, like, wow, taking apart just taking apart Courtois. That one game with Declan Rice, and how every set piece in this game against United just looked like it could have been a serious chance. Yeah, ridiculous. I would say a lot of people slept on Amad Diallo's game, but Amad Diallo at right wing back is a problem for United, especially when he's coming to link up and help overlap, because we all know he loves to overlap with Mbuemo. Once Mbuemo and Ahmad start to understand each other, oh my goodness, I pray for the left backs. I'm like, I know Kukurea could handle his own, but whoever is on the left wing for us, you gotta fall back and help defend, brother. You gotta fall back and help defend, because Ahmad and Mbuemo running at Kukurea, Kukurea shouldn't have to deal with that all the game by himself. Nah, that's mad. That's a mad thing. That right side for Man United is looking kind of crazy. It's looking kind of crazy. And then the left side, when you think about it, Dorgu and Cunha, oh boy. All Man United really need, to be honest, is 2 solid. If they get 2 world-class midfielders, Man United is literally back. I don't think people understand. They get 2, because their defense doesn't need to be amazing, you know. All they need really is a world-class keeper and 2 world-class midfielders, and they're back, bro. If they get Donnarumma and then they get 2 world-class keepers, it's, bro, Man United are back, you know. Man United are back, you know. Like, people are gonna, Man United are back, you know. They're back. And if and I'm gonna say this once, if Amorim does not perform up to par and they go kick out Amorim and they go take Glasner from Crystal Palace, you're giving him more than enough to win Man United the league, more than enough for Man United to go and win the Champions League, because then all you have to do now is just look at depth. Look at squad depth. Sell Bruno for like 100 mil, and then you go bring in Adam Wharton and Baleba. Madness. That's a team. This is why I say I don't worry about Arsenal. I worry about Man United, bro. Because that's when I became a Chelsea. When I became a Chelsea fan, it was around 2008. I worry about Man United. That's the team I worry about, bro. And City. I don't know what's going on in Manchester, but those 2 Manchester clubs, they gotta chill. They gotta chill, bro. Y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all gotta relax, bro. Take it easy, man. Like chill, bro. Calm down, man. Let's take it easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's finish off this video talking about Forest, Brentford, and then our standout players and performances. All right. So, Forest and Brentford. I didn't really watch this game either. I watched the highlights though. Chris Wood, that running behind, right? Like his IQ to know as soon as he sees that the ball is going to his midfielder, he just starts to run. He starts to run. That's proper. That's an instinct that you can't really teach as a striker. That's how much bro just wants to score goals. He's like a goal junkie, bro. As soon as he's seen the ball, he's gone. He's on the bike. He's on the bike. And this is, to be honest, how Chris Wood played yesterday against Brentford is low-key how you would expect Gyökeres to come in and play for Arsenal. I'm just saying, uncomfortable conversations. You know what I mean? I was expecting Victor Gyökeres to be like a Chris Wood, but like the Lionel Messi of Chris Woods. You understand? Like a real bad man. Like come in, runs in behind, get him the ball, bam. But then again, the funny thing is Arsenal don't play him like that. Arteta does not play him like that. But we move. Leeds and Everton. I put a bet on that game for these guys to not have more than 40 throw-ins, fellas, right? And this El Modico, these two shit teams couldn't even do your boy that. Fair enough, I thought my boy KDH was going to help that, but man, Everton really lost the Leeds. Holy shit, disgusting, bro. Everton, you guys are making the Blue Cartel look crazy, man. Crazy. Chelsea and City have literally been doing all of the heavy lifting for the Blue Cartel. Know what I mean? Arsenal, they're like the Spurs of the Blue Cartel. It's really just United and Liverpool been doing all the heavy lifting for the Blue Cartel as well. But we move, We move. This is why I say, like, Everton, y'all. Arsenal and Everton, they should be like, you know what I mean? Y'all should be, rivals. You know what I'm saying? Based on what you're saying. Uncomfortable conversations. Okay, standout players and performances. I'm gonna say the best player this weekend. I'm gonna give it to Tajani Reinders. I watched his all action comp. Barely put a foot wrong, a pass wrong. Came in, took his chances really well. He's already linking up with Haaland, looking really, really good. And then Cherky's gonna start to get implemented slowly. Cherky has a technique to find Haaland and a technique to survive on that. It's just him. He just needs to climatize. Give Cherky time to climatize. I rate this guy so much. He's going to ball out. He's going to be the best player on that team. Defensive rock, I'm gonna give it to Van Dijk. Van Dijk had a really good game against Bournemouth. Even though he did make some mistakes, defensively he is still class. We know who's Van Dijk. Creative wizard of this game week 1, I'm gonna give it to Kudus. Multiple assists, and yeah, he pretty much helped Spurs to that win as well. He created 2 great assists for I believe Richie. Goal machine, I'm gonna give it this week to Haaland, Richarlison, and Semenyo, and Chris Wood. All of them got braces. Badman beginning. Debut stars. I'm gonna give the debut stars to Reinder, Ekitike, and Cherky. Great debuts from all 3 of those guys. Flop starts Victor Gyökeres. Now, before you all want to get on to, Chelsea didn't score any goals, Gittins flopped, Esteval flopped. Esteval didn't really flop. He had a great game. We're not looking at Esteval to get goals. We're looking for him to create. You know what I mean? And he did create. He gave Pedro Neto a really great chance, and he got a chance created for him. He's still young. He missed this thing, for him. You know what I mean? I'm not too much on Esteval. Young kid, 18. Gyökeres is a grown-ass man. João Pedro, he already scored a competitive goal for us and scored in the final. Blah, blah. How about y'all get to a final with Gyökeres? Blah, blah. So, you know what I mean? Stat leader, I would say the best goalkeeper of this game week is definitely going to David Raya. There, you see Arsenal, I'm not unfair. David Raya gets best goalkeeper of this game week 1. I definitely think hands down right now, David Raya is the best goalkeeper in the league. I don't know why Chelsea didn't get him. Why did we settle for Robert Sanchez when David Raya was right there? Chelsea, why did we not? What's going on? But we move, man. That's my thoughts on game week 1. Let me know what you guys think about the thoughts in the video and what you guys are expecting for game week 2. I'm out.